Your future is in your hands. Distinguished current and future leaders of our society, prospective candidates of jamb, I heartily welcome you all to the board's platform for the 2017 UTME exercise. First of all, I wish you a fruitful and successful 2017, the year that your educational dreams will be fulfilled. The journey of 1,000 years, they say, begins with a step. Your journey to the glorious future you envision for yourselves begins, in a sense, with your transition to the higher education level. It is our honor and privilege at jamb to launch you there. In this respect, as you prepare for our matriculation examination in the year 2017 and for direct admission, I wish you the best of luck. I also urge you to appreciate the enormous responsibility and special privilege that your aspiration has put before you. You owe yourselves a duty to do the needful to ensure that your success is achieved. As William Henley said, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. In other words, your future is in your hands and you are solely responsible for it. You have to take your destiny into your own hands. Therefore, in order not to compromise your future, it is essential that you pay adequate attention to what matters. What matters at this stage begins from your registration to your preparation and to the actual examination when you eventually get admitted, which is my wish and prayer for you all. You still have to mind your actions in your various higher institutions. Your today determines your tomorrow. Use it well, read well, study hard, and achieve success. As you set forth in the pursuit of your academic goals, it is fundamental that you do so with a high sense of responsibility and positive purpose laced with integrity. Be determined that through the power of dedication, hard work, and sincerity, you will certainly achieve your life goals. I must also emphasize the importance of prayers because we are religious beings. It is said that work without prayer is half full, and prayer without work is half empty. It is the combination of both that makes your life full. So take the right foot forward and do not misstep. This is because anyone who begins in a wrong direction, starting from now, every step he takes will be fraught with peril and disaster. And he or she will go on straying from the path of truth, safety, and success. Several millions of Nigerians had passed through this board before you, and they have subsequently scaled their eyes to their lofty goals. Your own case will not be different too. By the grace of God, you need your intellect strengthened, your skills sharpened, your moral energies positively channeled, and your determination geared towards achieving success through hard work, devoid of any malpractice. The fastest route to any destination is the straightest path. Walk straight and avoid crooked path of the desperados who ultimately rue their actions and ruin their future. In preparing for your registration and examination because some of you would do only direct entry while some will take examination, I urge you to engage the services of our accredited computer-based test centers for all your registration and other services that involve the board. This is to ensure that your records are adequately captured and correctly sent to jamb. It is also important for you to know that data loss is a compelling reality, but you can guard against this by engaging those who have been found worthy of the capacity and ability to carry out the exercise. Despite this measure, my brothers and sisters, if there is any challenge, the accredited centers will bear responsibility, because as partners, they have been oriented on the right protocols and procedures, including your right to be treated with utmost respect and care. Do not patronize any cyber cafe for this purpose. Do not expose your registration number or delegate your registration to any center. Let me make it clear to you that it is part of our mission and core interest to maintain fairness, equity, and acceptable standard in the conduct of our examination and subsequently the selection of candidates. Our resolve is to ensure that no candidate is unjustly denied admission, and any candidate with high scores who is not admitted must be satisfied with the reason of his not being offered admission. We have, however, received several complaints from parents and guardians who allege that certain primordial factors were used to deny their wards admission. Our investigation revealed that in most of the cases, the allegations were unfounded and as false as they were only based on lack of familiarity with the criteria for admission. In view of this, I enjoin you to find out the previous year's minimum cutoff points to somehow guide you in choosing your courses and institutions. My dear candidates and future leaders, on assumption of duty here at jamb, I was confronted with a number of challenges. These challenges range from the desire of candidates who secure admission through means that are strange to the board for regularization, deletion of admission letters for candidates who are admitted to courses other than the one chosen by jamb, and other related issues. They were of great concern to the board. We have looked critically at these challenges, and we have introduced necessary measures aimed at addressing them all. Our desire is to prevent you from going through any of such difficulties, and that explains the arrangement we have put in place. Let me point out that on the issue of cutoff points, we have sought and got the approval of the Honorable Minister for Education, Malam Adamu, to allow institutions to use flexible cutoff marks. This is to create more access and eliminate any need for regularization as experienced in the last exercise. We do not intend to do anything under the table. Everything must be transparently done. I can assure you, distinguished candidates, that the board is working round the clock to ensure that every candidate is given a level playing field to compete for the available spaces in our tertiary institutions. We will continue to introduce new policies that will improve our services to the public. While some of these policies and innovations have been in the public domain in the last few months, others are still in the pipeline, but they are united by the overarching need to gear the system towards more excellence, transparency, effectiveness, and efficiency with inputs from critical stakeholders. We are more poised and willing than ever before to address and explain unclear issues to you as regards any of our services. The board states and zonal offices are now well equipped with the appropriate manpower to attend to candidates. Our website is also available for further queries and questions. You can also reach us through our designated email addresses and phone numbers. Be courageous in your quest for tertiary education. Show that you have strength of purpose and that you won't be swayed by the persuasions of evil associates. Evil communication corrupts good manners. Do not give evil people with evil plots a chance to manipulate you. On the last note, I use this opportunity to call on our prospective candidates, parents, guardians, and all patrons to support JAMB in enhancing access and equity in the conduct of admissions to tertiary institutions in Nigeria. I pray that you all come out in flying colors at the end of the exercise. I thank you very much, and I wish you a remarkable success in your examinations, in your admissions, and other noble endeavors. Bye.